Oh, say does that.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA. Hey, Dave.
Well, Kevin.
That was an impressive performance. David, thank you for that story. Here's the starting group for Houston. Adebayo is out there with Jackson. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's Ingram. And it's Bane in at the two-guard spot. And for Dallas, we've got Luka Doncic. Anunoby out there with Mobley. Then there's Maxey. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And Doris, it should be an interesting matchup in the low post. How do you see the battle of the bigs playing out here tonight?
Well, boy, Kevin, this is a classic low post strength-on-strength contest. And more in the modern NBA, that's the exception, not the rule.
Here's Ingram. Shoots over Mobley. Now, here's Doncic. Inside. Mobley, the pass to Maxey. On the wing, Doncic. And that's good off the glass that time.
If you give Luka Doncic the mid-range jumper, he'll keep things simple and take it.
Doncic against Ball. Adebayo with the screen on Doncic. Over to the wing. Payne for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Maxey passes to Mobley. Screen by Allen. Here's Doncic. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
The 3 for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Rockets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Outside Jackson. Ingram against Anunoby. Shoots from the high post.
Well, there's just defensive chops by OG Anunoby. He says, I've got length, athletic ability, and a willingness to contest.
Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closely. And Bane pulls it down.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Now, here's Anunoby. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Houston on the break. Jackson's got the ball. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And that one's good. Ingram.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right, fans, that was your Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Maxey. Dallas, no good that time either. And here's Houston. They've got a 10-0 run going. Jackson kicks the ball. Allen against Ingram. With the drive. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Anunoby against Ball. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
First team foul.
Loose, stolen by Ball. And the pass to Ingram. Here's Jackson. That's good, and Ingram with the assist.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now, here's Doncic. Mobley sets the pick for Doncic. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
To the middle. Doncic against Ball, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Mavericks trail by 7. Doncic outside, fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Ball surveying the defense. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Anunoby against Ingram. And here's Doncic from the arc. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
To the paint, it's stolen by Allen. Here's Anunoby. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. Maxey passes to Doncic. Fires the 3. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Houston Rockets. Here's Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his
Ball size makes him a difficult guy to guard. He uses it well to pick up fouls while shooting.
Lonzo Ball.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
And he makes the first.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
Bridges, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. Collins checked in for the Rockets. Ball hits them both. Mavericks trail by 3. Doncic outside. Bridges passes to Maxey. To the inside. Mobley. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And it's rare to find a young big man with such an advanced skill set. Mobley can handle the ball like a small forward, has a smooth shot and great range.
Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. And Adebayo sends it back. Ingram wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Ingram's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Rockets.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
And as much as Mobley helps you out in the offensive end, Greg, he can get you stops as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's got great instincts with quick reflexes that can slide his feet on the perimeter and has great timing as a shot blocker. I mean, what else do you need?
And Mobley throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
2 minutes remaining.
Stolen by Cohen.
2 minutes.
Doncic against Ball. Pass to Adebayo. Ingram right side. Tries it from 9. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Maxey. Dallas again missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now, here's Bridges. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
First team.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
And here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And how about that exhale there? Finally gets one to fall through 6 attempts.
Here's Bain. 3-point lead. Collins setting the big for Ball. Into the lane. And it's blocked. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second personal foul.
That one on mobile. For Houston, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Doncic passes to Maxey. Shoots from 12. It's rebounded by Houston.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Pass to Bain. From outside the arc, Brandon Ingram. He's been the guy making things happen for Houston. And it was from 3-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Houston, Jaren Jackson is out there with John Collins. Then it's Ingram. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Bain in at the 2. Ingram attacking. Collins kicks to Jackson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Houston needs to get a shot up. It's rebounded by Doncic.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And the funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Now, here's Bridges. He's still scoreless so far in this one. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Allen.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Passes to Bing. Collins, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Bing, and it's blocked.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Anunoby passes to Doncic. Shoots over ball. Off the left rim and out. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Houston Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. Here's Ingram. Allen with the rebound. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Wide open shot is on the money. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Ingram outside. Shoots over Bridges. The Rockets with another miss. The Mavericks leading. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Doncic. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, and one other thing, they've got an impressive number of steals in the first half. Really good job on the defensive end.
Wow, what, he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he's good on the second. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. The three for Doncic. Hits it from three-point range. Doncic has got 20.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Ingram right side. No good that time. Bridges with some nice defense. Over in the corner, Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Stolen by Jackson. Dishes it to Collins. Jackson passes the ball. It's not going to go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
There's the pass to Allen. Doncic looking it over. Allen, a screen on ball. The offensive rebound. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
Now, here's ball. Here's Ingram, and it's blocked.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Doncic. Puts it up from 12. Dallas, no good that time either. Rockets trail by 5. Here's Bane. He has 5. Right side, Ball. Jackson setting the pick here for Ball. Jackson misses. Dallas has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. On the wing, Doncic. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass the ball. Jackson, a screen on Doncic. On the wing, Jackson. Here's Bane, defended by Allen. Bane passes to Collins. And And it's sent back by Allen. Bridges inside. Guarded by Jackson. The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 5. Here's Ball. And it's blocked. This is it to Doncic. Now Mobley. Doncic with it. He's got 20. Just 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team.
Adebayo is checked in for Houston.
Mavericks dance team.
Rockets trail by 5. Ball dishes to Ingram. Can they get it? Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Collins setting the big for Ball. Driving to the basket. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Anunoby finds Bridges. To the inside. Stolen by Collins. Inside. Ball. Off on the layup.
Great job on the glass. Body's down low, needing to fight for position. That's perfect.
Feeds it to Bridges. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Just good at drawing fouls. Bridges plays well in traffic and through the contact.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And that one falls for Bridges.
You know, what I love about Bridges is just the all-around game. He scores, rebounds, passes, and defends well, too. Just an exciting young prospect.
Rockets trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Adebayo kicks the ball. Six to shoot. Adebayo with a screen on Doncic. Ball no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Back to Collins. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bridges outside. Doncic passes to Allen. Bridges for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Houston's gone 0-2 from deeper in the second. Now the pass to Bain. And 101 left in the first half. Ball with the bucket.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Count that one from Mobley. Mobley's got 6.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Collins setting the big for Ball. Takes it inside, and it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Rockets trail by 6. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Ball. D right on him. 5 on the clock. He takes it in, and Ball slams it in.
Gotta respect how quickly Ball gets to the rack. I mean, if you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Dallas. They finish off the second quarter on a 15-6 run. Thank you, David, for that interview. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. They've got Mobley. Maxey out there with Doncic. And there's Jared Allen. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Consistent nightly scoring in the league is hard, but Luka Doncic showing he has the frame, the game, and the stamina to do just that.
And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Ingram.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Loads it up for Adebayo.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. And the rejection by Jackson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And slam dunk by Allen.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Ingram up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. And it's Ingram missing. Dallas leading by 5. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by Adebayo. From 13. That one a little long. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Shot from 12. And the rejection by Jackson. It's Ingram on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. Ingram can't get that one to fall. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Driving in. It's stolen by Adebayo. And it's Ball penetrating. In the corner, it's Ingram. From the arc. Ingram can't get that one to fall.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Pass to Mobley. Over Ingram. Out to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. They get the rebound. And the rejection by Jackson. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And between his footwork and height, Jackson is a tough matchup for defenders. Here he takes full advantage and draws the foul.
The Rockets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And you have to respect Jaren Jackson's toughness. This kid has had some early injury struggles, but he always returns to the floor determined to pick up right where he left off.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the Mavericks call time here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team. All right, fans, that is the Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
He passes to Doncic. Kicks to Mobley. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That'll be his second foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Here's Max. Pass to Mobley. Allen dishes to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Maxey, he gets that one. Maxey's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Ball finds Ingram. Adebayo with a screen on Anunoby. Here's Ingram. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Outside, Ball. Puts it up for Adebayo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Anunoby passes to Doncic. Back to Anunoby. Dallas moving the ball around. Passes it to Maxey. Shot clock at 6. The Rockets pull it in.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight.
Dallas leading by 5. Hit the teardrop. Yep, it counts. Maxey's got 4 points this quarter.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim?
Adebayo with a screen on Doncic. Ball, the pass to Adebayo. And that one drops.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Going inside. Maxey, no good.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Ball, the pass to Ingram. Right at the free throw line, and Jaren Jackson picks up the foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Dallas.
For the Rockets.
And the Rockets making a change here as well. Collins is checked in. The Mavericks leading. Bridges outside. The pass to Doncic. Allen with the screen for Doncic. Tries again, and Allen with the layup. Allen's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Count the basket. Ball's got 10 points in the game.
There's just a feel that Ball plays with that really separates him from so many other players. He's superb at finding ways here to score in the paint.
And it's Doncic missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Ball against Bridges. Ball kicks to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Collins. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Bridges against Ingram. Here's Adebayo. He doesn't hit that one. And the Mavericks going the other way. Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Doncic against Ball. Doncic, no good.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Now Ball. He's got 10 to the paint. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Pass to Bridges. No good. Great D that time from Adebayo. Rockets trail by 5. Pass to Ball. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Maxey. And Adebayo sends it back. And that's on a bounce. Dallas will retain possession. And so it's Dallas with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. 6 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Houston.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was a 70% free throw shooter, something I'm sure he'd like to improve.
And that one falls for Allen.
Well, think about Mr. Jared Allen. He was not the first family member to get picked in the NBA draft. Let's remember his dad taken by Dallas in the famous 1985 draft. His dad, however, would go on to have a playing career in Europe.
And Allen drops them both. Ball against Doncic. Adebayo with a screen on Doncic.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And so in the game for the Rockets, they've got Brandon Ingram. Adebayo is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then it's Ball, and it's Bane in at the 2 guard. Passes it to Ball. Drives to the hoop. Bridges with the steal. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Jackson. And it's the Rockets on the break. Adebayo on the follow.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Here's Anunoby. Rockets with the rebound. Jackson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Houston moving it around. Here's Adebayo. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. And that's 12 points for Bam Adebayo. Anunoby against Ingram. Maxey. Bridges, right side. And there's the pass to Maxey. 4 on the clock. Looking to get back on track here. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Pass to Bain. Bridges against Jackson. To tie it up. And they'll get another chance. Here's Adebayo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavs.
Shooting 2. Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
How about during his 3rd season, Bam Adebayo took the leap, named an all-star for the first time. Bam was huge in the 2020 bubble, helping the Heat reach the NBA Finals.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
The drive by Doncic. And Adebayo sends it back. Here's Bain. Count it and the foul. That one on Mobley.
And really, after trailing the entire game, they've got to be feeling good about evening things up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Mavericks have gone a dismal 0 for 5 to get the 4th quarter underway. Doncic kicks to Anunoby. Back to Doncic. And just miss after miss right now.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Back to Ingram. Shoots over Anunoby. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
Can't do this against Ingram. He's good at seeking out contact and finding ways to get to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And looking back at the Anthony Davis trade to the Lakers, the Pelicans were thrilled they got Brandon Ingram in the deal. He blossomed in his first season in New Orleans, named to his first All-Star game during that 2020 year.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And the Mavericks call time here. Brandon Ingram with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I think they've got to be talking about just guarding him a little more tightly on the perimeter or keep the ball out of his hands as much as possible, period. That's about the only way you're going to cool this guy off.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get out.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. He said, this is where we make our move. This game's going to come down to big plays. Whichever team makes them is going to come out of here with the win. Kevin, we know what side he's on.
All right, thank you, David. Mavericks trail by 3. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. And here are the Rockets. They've got a 10-0 run going. Pass to Bain. Outside, ball. 5 to shoot. Pass to Jackson. Over Maxey. Misses off the right iron.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket pass.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got it all tied up now for the Mavs. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Adebayo. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Doncic kicks to Anunoby. Dallas moving the ball around. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Bridges attacking. Here's Maxey. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Houston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Bane. Down low. Here's Ball. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. It's on Luka Doncic.
Clearly a foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Rockets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
And the first one at the line is good. Jared Allen's checked in for Bridges. Ball hits them both. Mavericks trail by 4. Allen a screen on Ball. Doncic passes to Maxey. Now Anunoby. The pass to Allen. Out to the right wing. Mobley kicks to Doncic. And the rejection by Jackson. Mobley. Dallas again missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Pass the ball. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Here's Bane. Maxey grabs the miss. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Jackson with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. Got that bucket in no time at all. Ingram's got 19 points.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Rookies come onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
It's Adebayo with the rebound.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Yep, that one goes. And now a 9-point Houston lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Maxey. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Bane passes to Adebayo. He kicks it to Ball. Back to Adebayo. It's stolen. High post try and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5.
Well, what you know is OG Anunoby has certainly seen a lot of the world. This young man, born in London, moved to Missouri as a young man, goes to Indiana University, and then gets drafted by Toronto. That's country to country, folks.
Good on both.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
Ingram passes to Adebayo. Here's the drive. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Allen, a screen on ball. And Adebayo sends it back. Ball against Doncic. Now, here's ball. Defense is right there. Oh, that's blocked.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Ingram dishes to Jackson. Outside, ball. And here's Ingram from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Houston's ball. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Adebayo kicks to Jackson. It's stolen by Allen.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Tyrese Maxey. That's his first personal foul. 15 foul. Shooting for Houston, Jaren Jackson Jr. taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock, and they get it back.
And great use of length by Ingram, able to reach out and get his hand on the ball for a block.
Ball with it. So Houston wins it. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
Thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please get